Does Cal kind of mix up those groups, like who's like the 5 and 5? I mean, is that kind of mixed up?
Sometimes he can mix them up, and sometimes he stays the same. We kind of want him to stay the same because we want revenge from the next day, and kind of just keeps rolling over. We keep on wondering who's going to win next. So,
how competitive? Why is, aside from the obvious, why are competitive physical practices, so important to a successful team?
Yeah, I feel like, especially I can like kind of speak from my position and me and Oscar going. It's getting us ready for the game, and going against a guy like Oscar, I don't think that many other bigs, are going to be as physical, as strong, and as fast as Oscar. So competitive practice kind of brings that out, and it kind of shows who's going to rise up and match the competitive intensity, or who's going to take a back seat, as Cal always says.
Being a returner yourself, there's a lot of guys on the team who are coming in with prior college experience. How nice is that playing against guys that already have that kind of real game experience?
Yeah.
And what are some of the differences compared to, say, like just a grad transfer or something?
Yeah, I mean, just being able to pick their brain, always trying to learn. So I can learn. I'm trying to learn from everybody, even freshmen that are coming in. But with the guys that are transferred and been here, practice is nothing like a game. Practice is to get us ready for a game, and practices are made to be harder than a game. But when you're going up against another guy that is fighting for their livelihood, and your guys aren't on the same team, it's a little different. So, and just the game speed is a little bit different. So, and obviously atmosphere, being at Rupp full, just stuff like that. They know how to handle that type of stuff, and they've been there, played in big games before. So,
are you guys as a team further ahead at this point than you were last year because of all the veterans?
Yeah, I think so, because Cal obviously doesn't have to teach as much. He, some guys already know the basic stuff that we're supposed to, that you're supposed to know. And last year when it was all freshmen, he had to do a little bit more teaching and, more explaining. So now we're kind of just moving on the fly and, putting stuff together and playing fast.
We kind of got the idea that Cal was a little bit frustrated last year, having to go through a lot of stuff like everybody was, but teaching a lot and everything like that. Have you noticed a change in his demeanor at all this year?
Yeah, I mean, Coach comes to practice every day, high intensity, ready to go. Super excited to be here, honestly. It kind of starts with him. If you see your head coach, disinterested, you probably would be disinterested as well. And you don't see that with Coach. Any of the coaches, everybody's high intensity, let's go, let's pick stuff up. We're kind of turning around from last year. We all know what happened last year, and we're all kind of, remember that, but kind of put that behind us.